Coach Sheldon Harrison. There never been no comparison. You're live on the show. Sit back and have a listen. All right. LDWMMAC. This is your boy, the Coach. You're live on the Coach's Show, the Coach's Show Live. Okay, guys. I predicted a whole lot of stuff on this channel. Guys, I predicted so much stuff on this channel. I don't even know why at this point people would even question exactly, what I'm telling y'all. I don't know. Like, I am pretty much a WMMA, like, I guess if you want to say nerd, or I'm always researching stuff on the sport. Guys, I'm telling y'all, okay? Y'all need to listen to what I'm saying. I'm researching and studying, and it just seems like, man, that this is the fight that Dana White is really pushing for. Dana White wants Carla Esparza to fight Zhang Weili in Singapore 2021. Okay, so here's the synopsis, right? So Dana White came out and he just threw Rose under the bus. And I started wondering, why did he throw Rose under the bus so damn quickly? Like, why? Why did he, take all the effort to just put her out like that? And I started thinking, maybe there's something else. Maybe there's something else to this. Maybe there's something else that I don't know, because he immediately just said, yeah, Rose don't want to fight. Rose really mentally don't want to deal with Zhang Weili. She just don't want to fight. And I'm like, no, that don't sound like Rose Namajunas. Because, then I started listening to, interviews with Dana White in the past, where Dana White have said, hey, Rose will fight anybody. I've heard Dana White say this. So now, why all of a sudden the change of heart? Like, why does Dana White have a different viewpoint on Rose Namajunas? Why is he calling her a coward now? It just, to me, didn't make sense. Didn't make sense at all. So I started really thinking, and I started looking at this Singapore thing. And I'm like, wait a minute. Singapore is opening up for business. Huh. And no matter what somebody tell you, don't worry about what somebody else tell you, okay? Singapore, the majority population in Singapore are Chinese people, okay? Maybe Singapore isn't like China in sense, but the main population of people in Singapore are Chinese people, okay? So don't let nobody tell you that, what I'm doing is, it isn't, I'm just making up stuff. No, I'm not, okay? I've told y'all a whole lot of stuff on this channel that's actually come to fruition because I read. I'm an avid reader. I read all the time. And it just seems like, Dana White is really pushing for this fight. And, Singapore opened up for business. And now I'm sitting here thinking, okay, well, shoot, it makes sense, okay? Dana White is trying to push for a fight with Carla Esparza and Zhang Weili. Now, why is he trying to push Carla Esparza so hard to get this title shot? Why? Like, why is he doing that? Like, what sense does it make? Well, here's number one. The first thing, Carla Esparza is a mark. She's a mark, okay? And Dana White, as shrewd as he is, he's an asshole. There's a lot of things we can call him. But you got to admit, it's probably a good business move. He definitely wants to cash out. He wants to cash out as much as he can to try to hurt him get a fight over in Singapore because, we don't know how long that Singapore is going to be open. We don't know. And you put Zhang Weili in Singapore, she's in front of, like her people, her population of Chinese people over there. She's in front of them. And also, too, it's a winnable fight for Zhang Weili. It's a winnable fight. Because I wonder, why is he pushing Carla Esparza so hard? And there's other people in that damn division, that could probably be an even better matchup. But no, he pushed Carla Esparza because she's a mark. And Dana White knows that Carla Esparza going to go in there and going to get her ass whooped, okay? Dana has every intention of having Rose, okay? He's got every intention of having Rose actually fight Zhang Weili. Okay, that's his intent, okay? Because that's the biggest fight in the strawweight division that can happen. That's one of the biggest fights in WMMA that needs to happen now. So he's not stupid, okay? He can, definitely build some more viewership in Singapore with the Chinese people over there because Singapore is a majority of, Chinese people that live in the population. He can build up, a lot of like interest over there, get more Chinese people, following Zhang Weili. And then the big fight, probably in Abu Dhabi over at Fight Island, the big mega fight, Rose Namajunas versus Zhang Weili in 2021 also. So both of these two time frames for these fights, okay? These two fights are both going to happen in 2021. Okay, Carla Esparza got to be the sacrificial lamb. Guys, you should see this from a mile away. Okay, you should see it from a mile away. It is what it is. You can see it from a mile away that this is what the plan is. And I'm gonna be right. I'm gonna be right about this. Just like I was right. Rose Namajunas ain't ducking this damn girl, man. Rose ain't duck. Rose has been a victim of circumstance. Okay, been a victim, a straight victim. Now, okay, he did Dana White, was his intention what? I mean, did he ever have any intention of having Rose take a short notice fight in 3 weeks? I mean, did he? Did he? I mean, did Dana White have any intention? I mean, I don't know. But I know for a fact that Dana White pushing Carla Esparza hard. He ain't pushing nobody else in that division that can give her a run for money. He ain't doing that. You know? He ain't pushing Amanda Evers. Nah. And you can say, well, she's already got a fight lined up. Man, look. I've seen Dana White pull fighters out of a fight, and put them in another fight. I've seen him do that before. Okay, so listen, let's stop the BS. Let's stop the BS. Carla Esparza is a mark. That's what she is in this whole game. She's a mark. And then too, yeah, you got to think about it. Rose Namajunas, Carla Esparza, and Zhang, they're both with the same promotional company. So I mean, I don't know. I mean, you don't think Dana White called Rose's manager and say, "Hey, let's get this fight going," and then Rose Namajunas and Pat Barry, they say no. Okay, now we can look at it like this too. Okay, if it's a financial thing, because now Rose knows how much this fight is worth. And Dana White has a habit, man, of trying to lowball people. Guys, he did it to Holly Holm. He did it to Chris Cyborg. He even did it to Amanda Nunes at one point. Dana White has a habit of lowballing people. And nowadays, these fighters, they're smart, man. They know how much the UFC, they know how much these promotional companies make, man. And, you throw a lowball offer out there to Rose, and Rose says no the first time, and it's called a negotiation. You can go have Rose come and renegotiate her contract and make more money. We already know that that's how things go down. But you take a lowball offer thrown out to Rose and give that same offer to Carla Esparza. Well, just what the hell do you think gonna happen? Do you think Carla gonna turn it down? Of course she's not gonna turn that down. Of course, Carla Esparza won't do that. It's business, okay? And then Dana White gets his bag in Singapore. And then he's going to get Rose Namajunas somewhere else. In 2021, guys, it is what it is. It is what it is, okay? And Dana, he's not going to pass up on his opportunity to try to make this fight happen over in Singapore. He's just not going to try. He's not going to do it, y'all. He's not. And he's been looking, for Zhang Weili to get some smoke, some action. Well, here it is, okay? It's profitable. I mean, Zhang Weili is Chinese. Should be fighting in front of Chinese people that live in Singapore. Okay. No-brainer. No-brainer, okay? And when this does happen, when everything comes to fruition, just like I told y'all, listen, man, don't come on here saying, well, I knew it. Listen, man, nah, just give me my damn props and just say, Coach, you knew it. You was on top of something. You looked. You've been searching. Yeah, you know what? Because I'm tired of being the guy that I got to take the initial heat first. I got to take that heat first. And then when the stuff come out to be true, oh, man, yeah, man, okay, well, good. Yeah, man, that's cool, man. Yeah, Nah, man, look. Go ahead, jump on the bandwagon now. This fight's probably going to happen in Singapore, guys, 2021.